Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition, same time, same channel, of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh yeah, you got Carlos Garcia here, aka the nastiest dookie in all the land, Captain Rampoo McNasty. And of course, I ain't here alone because I'm rocking with the Stonebreakers. Oh yeah. You got Langston Embershroud, you got Manta Zermeister, you got Crick. And of course, to lead us along this epic adventure, the greatest guide in D&D and the man of land here, it's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
All right, thank you, Mr. McNasty, and welcome back, everyone. Yeah, who's ready to rock? To tonight's Sunday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. Yeah, as we wrap it on up here, still in night 3 of the Great Hunt, approaching the top of the spires here in the Craglands to hopefully eventually make your way to the Nightmare Beast's lair. Does anyone want to take it away from here for some inspiration or a greater healing potion to give us a little recap and a little refresher of what happened the last time we were together?
I did it last time. You guys do it.
I did it last time.
Wasn't it me? You were the time before?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, I'll give a crack at it.
All right.
So we began kind of by waking up and I guess continuing our trek towards the Nightmare Beast. And we're kind of wandering deeper and deeper into the Craglands when we approached this kind of cliff space that it's not really so much a cliff that you have to climb up, but one that it's very steep. And I go up there first just to kind of check it out. And upon getting up there, I notice pretty much a mirror image of me. It's a little glitchy, but it's a mirror image of me kind of recording my actions and thoughts, and it was quite peculiar. And then the rest of the gang kind of comes up to the very top, only for them to also have this same interaction with mirror images of their self. And so then we moved on, kind of past that, keeping that in the back of my mind, till we kind of approach this slightly gloomier area of the Craglands, and all the way towards the end is 3 caves. But first and foremost, we get to this stone bridge that looks a little kind of sketchy, and so Langston was able to see that there is a crack running down it, and so he was able to mend it, and we were able to cross pretty easily. Once we get across, though, a loud or psionic kind of echo reverberates in the area and causes some stones to crash down, which we were able to kind of get out of the way of. And a lot of us were able to kind of shake off that psionic sort of staticky. Some of us were affected by a prior one, but this one we were able to kind of shake off thanks to the feast that we had. And so continuing on, we then get to this point where we had to somehow create a bridge across. Originally, we had seen that maybe we could kind of weld a tree from one point and going across. But then Solrak kind of channeled his inner 80s porno magazine and created some bush.
Solrak.
For us to kind of, or I'm sorry, Rampoo. I don't know who Solrak is. And we were able to kind of just swim across the brush, no problem. So we get to this point where we can kind of sense that the nightmare beast is awfully close, as he's kind of really digging into our thoughts, and we know that he has a better understanding of tracking us, not so much physically, but mentally. So we are now at a point that we have to figure out where to go. As they say, another turning point in the fork stuck in the road.
All right, great job. I hope you guys are ready to have the time of your life as you continue on the great hunt. And before we continue on, as I draw this massive arrow, two quick things in addition to what Fang mentioned, of course, or Fang. Jesus Christ, where are we?
Whoa!
We kind of stopped talking before the session.
See, now you're doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's
We
doing it.
got him. We tricked him.
Manto, that is. Two other maybe additions to that recap. Does anyone want to add that as well for potentially a regular healing potion? Just little things that might be prevalent.
The doppelganger things, right? Did we not talk about that?
Yeah, he did mention that,
mentioned
but there
them
was
briefly.
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
mention that.
we had at the top of at one of the cliffs, we re-saw a visual of the guy and the dove, the man in the magic caravan.
Yes. And yeah, Crick with that kind of got a instinct that similar to what you guys were seeing in these like simulacrums of you all, these like mirror images as you mentioned, are almost kind of like sonic resonant recordings being captured and made of you all. Not quite complete, but being captured in real time, it appears. And in addition to that, the mutagen pool of the liquid in the water down below these craglands where you guys are currently creating flesh to stone. Apparently, Rampu was able to determine that potentially you guys could see all these kind of faces and limbs growing into the stone on the sides of the craglands closer to by where this liquid seemed to have touched. And with that, definitely seems like that liquid has some sort of dangerous mutagen contamination powers to it, similar to like potentially what Manto encountered in the swamplands as well, but to another degree, that is. So as you guys stand here after crossing that bridge, Rampu creating that beautiful Ron Jeremy, we have ourselves up here at this fork in the road. Three paths going up here. To the left, you can see one cavern entrance. In the center, a path that continues kind of going in between the mountain and climbing upwards. And then to the right, another cavern entrance.
Icons with us. I would look over at the crew and say, decisions. Yeah, and Jake up for a peek so we can see anything to help us choose which way to go. I'll go fuck myself. Okay.
It's a little hard to hear you at the moment, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Is it coming through muffled for anybody else?
It was.
Yeah, for me as well.
Well, fucking someone say something.
You were
I
going! I was gonna wait until you were
God
done!
damn it.
That's
Should I
better.
send
Yeah, I
Jake?
heard fuck myself, and I was
Captain.
like, okay, now he's done.
All right, Captain, take it easy. I kind of like scrape my finger on the ground and like take some dust and like lick it. Can I sense that like anyone has been here, like any groups kind of hunting the nightmare beast?
Licking dust?
Go ahead and make a survival check. See if you survived that dust lick. You went licker.
Don Jack.
16.
That's a pretty good lick.
Not bad. Yeah,
Just
so
the right
as,
cream knows a good lick.
As you use your insect-like tongue to sense any other beings that might have crossed in this area or whatnot. You do get this kind of metallic-y kind of taste on your tongue, but that doesn't really quite give you any direction of whether or not anybody's come through this way. But as you, in addition to that tasting, you kind of were looking down. You don't seem to spot any footprints, and it doesn't seem to be the taste kind of correlates to the smell of the air as well. So it doesn't seem like there's been any kind of interactions with potentially anything.
Iron. Yeah, there's probably some metal around here. But I also would have remembered that the nightmare beast kind of senses us with like, I guess, our thoughts rather than, I guess, like physical things. Kind of tap into any sort of like telepathic network and be like, hey, nightmare beast, which cave are you in? And then I would allow the other group to kind of hear that as well. I'm just kind of speaking that out, almost like someone screaming. And then I look back at the group and like, yeah, that'll work, right?
Oh my God, you're gonna send
That's
him right
a great
to us.
idea. Well, then we don't have to find him. Genius. Are we like so I'm assuming this is a mountain and we're like halfway up in this clearing and then these are going to take us higher up, or are we at like the top of the mountain?
So yeah, as you kind of look around where you guys are currently at, you can look up and you see that the mountain still juts up quite high, where the lightning is striking between those spires, still is climbing up the mountain, in that sense. As you, of course, look to the left and to the right to the cave entrances here, they seem to go perpendicular. They don't seem to be in ascent from where you guys can at least perceive currently. Whereas the middle path does seem to kind of carve up continuously through the mountain.
I mean, if we want to go up, we should probably take the center path. Unless you want to have Jake go up and see if he sees any exits to these caves above us.
I think that's a good idea. Let me try that. And I go up to Jake, and I send him up.
Okay, where do you go and send him? Where does Jake go? What does he do?
So he's basically gonna stay up towards the middle, but try to get some high point view. If he, for example, if he looks through this hole, does he see like light eventually that way where it says there's an exit? Things like that. So he would kind of go from here for the middle, look over here, and kind of come back over, look through this way, see if he can see how far he can see, and then he'd move over to the left a little bit and try to see over here as well.
All right. So as Jake goes and flies on over, starting kind of in the center and then making his way over to the right up here, have him make a perception check.
Hey, Jake, this is your time.
Is the music kind of cutting out a little bit for you guys too?
Uh,
You can't even hear it on my screen.
Well, you might need to just turn it up in your side panel or something. But
for perception, what would that
Wisdom.
be? Wisdom.
oh, poor Tommy.
It's a roll.
I know he hates having to deal with this shit. He's on call
11.
like
With an 11, all right. And yeah, Jake goes and flies on up in here. He kind of pokes his head first into this cave to the right. And as he looks on in there, doesn't see any sort of light. It actually appears that this cave continues to kind of wind and turn about, so you can't really make out much more than from the entrance that it's just continuously dark in there. It's a little illuminated from the light shining from within, but without that, there's not like a chamber. He doesn't see an exit or anything like that. It just kind of turns, and if he wanted to go in further, he could observe further from that. But that is what he observes, at least from the outside here, on that right cave.
Sweet. Then he's gonna come over here and look this way and do the same thing, essentially.
Yeah. So as he continues this perception, looking about, he looks up that center kind of path, bit narrow and kind of carved in between the mountain pass here. And as he kind of begins to fly up a little bit and just kind of look up the path, he notices, a flash of light at the very top where the path, he can't see past the path any further. If he's just staying down here, that is. And with that, of course, that path seems to ascend higher and higher from where he can see right now. At least another 300 feet here until there's whatever that crossing is to another kind of flat area, perhaps, or wherever the top of that path leads to. But does see like the flashing light, and that it continues to ascend. And any questions with that or
Last
anything?
but not least, the flashing light. Does that look like it's like candlelit? What is that flashing light? Can he tell?
Yeah, it definitely recognizes it, and of course you guys can hear the thunderous kind of roar. That's a flash of lightning coming from up there.
Okay. Then he'll move on over here.
And as he makes his
And,
way over to the
try
left
to-
cave, yeah,
Yep.
he looks on in there, and within here, the light from outside shines in that front area of this cave entrance. But unlike the one on the right, it actually opens up to a large chamber, tall ceilings. He can see inside of there a path, slightly illuminated with dots of light. From where he's at right now, can't make out how it's exactly lit, but there are dots of light in there. But in the back side of that chamber, in that cave, he can see this kind of purple glowing kind of energy sitting in the back.
Okay. Is it like some kind of? I guess he wouldn't know. He's a fucking dragon. He's gonna fly back over to me. Okay, he's gonna fly over to me and explain that over to me, and I would then turn over to the crew and say, guys, I feel like we should start with whatever that weird energy is. Because that middle one looks like it's quite the trek, so we should probably save that for last. That energy looks like it's right there, and I don't really know where that right cave goes to. Seems like it could be pretty windy, scary, deep. Well, this energy seems to be like pretty high level, so I think we should check that out first.
I agree. I think if there's probably something else on this mountain than the Nightmare Beast, this could be kind of a central area for Dr. Z's stuff, if you will. We might be able to find something that could help us.
Yeah, he's always
Or
got
not.
something else up his sleeve. But I think that's a good place to start.
All right.
Maybe some light investigation.
I like it. Well, let's do it. And off we go.
Okay, to the cave to the left, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me move you guys on over then.
Aha.
Oh, let me get
I'm
the right
scared.
crick on the scene.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. We need Crick 2.0. Bigger, better, more Crick.
You don't know how bigger yet.
With 30 AC.
I need a lot.
28% more yaw control.
For some reason you're not showing in my players thing. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go back to the last scene where I was at, add you to the combat tracker, and then I can add you to the scene from that. Bless you.
Okay, yeah, he's in there. Crick number 3.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah, the other guy I moved to Legacy.
Oh no, did you rename it Crick number 3? Because I had it as just Crick. Okay, gotcha, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one's Crick number 3 Legacy.
That's where the confusion was then. Because I was like, I took off the 3 for my clarity.
Yeah.
Adding it back on. Got rid of that clarity. Alright. All good though. So we are here. Crick is on the scene. Okay. Alright, so as you guys enter into this cave, which you can see a little bit illuminated, right? But not the full thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's right.
Alright, yes, so Rampu leads you guys on in here with Jake. Is this marching order look about correct as well? Manto and then Crick and Langston Lurk?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, after.
Sure.
Swap with Manto.
Alright, so as you guys step on in here, the air grows heavy. As you kind of make your way... What's up? Yeah, exactly. As you make your way into this large, dark cavern, it's kind of flooded with this green-black water that ripples in unnatural patterns. You hear steam that hisses from vents in the walls, and the stench in here is chemical and metallic and just wrong. You're standing on, and you see before you, of course, this narrow ridge of broken earth that just kind of runs through the center like a spine, dotted with what you can see now are bioluminescent fungus and the remnants of past hunters. See a torn pack here, a snapped spear there. Across the water, though, large rocks and crystalline forms jut up in jagged forms, some flat, some pointed, and high above, faint echoes roll along the stone. Not sound, but memories, replaying fragments of something huge that's passed this way before. And at the far end of the cavern, what Rampu and Jake were so attracted to, in this alcove, you see this glowing, kind of sickly violet light that pulses like a heartbeat.
The record, bioluminescent fungus would be a sweet band name. But I would try to see if I can. I mean, I know it's very far away, but make out just what the hell that type of energy is. Does it look dangerous? What is it emanating from?
Yeah, try to make a perception check as you kind of stand over here and observe that.
While he's doing that, is there any like sign of like, like battles or like corpses or struggles or anything that would, make it seem like there were people here as well as a nightmare beast fighting them off?
Yeah, so I did mention what you guys could see, kind of scattered bits of like a broken spear here, a bit of a satchel or some sort of sack like over here.
Yeah.
But with that, yeah, make an investigation check. So since you perceive that, I'll allow you to investigate what that all means. With a 16 on that perception, Rampu.
Can I help Manto? Because because I'm like, is this a den or is this like an active scene? Like that's kind of what Crick's embedded in. So you can roll that again, Manto. All right. Crick is just really good with helping, and he's like, "Oh, there's some people here."
Of course.
Look over there.
With I'll first go with Rampu. With that 16, from where you're standing, of course, it's really hard to make out what that is. It's a glowing kind of violet, sickly kind of light, but you do see that there seems to be some sort of like a brazier or some sort of like chalice of sorts, some large kind of vessel that it seems to be glowing and pulsing from.
We'll look back at the.
It's pulsing, all right.
I would look back at the crew and say,
Which one is my
out in the
stepsister?
depths of, yeah, right, stepbrother, what are you doing here? um,
Stuck.
back in the depths of sea, there's a creature very deep in the very darks that uses a faint glowing light. Not that deep. uh, uses a glowing light as a bait, if you will, to fish for its prey. The light looks harmless, so the prey gets up close to investigate. By the time they realize the danger is afoot, it's too late for them. I want to make sure we end up not being prey to anything, so I'd be happy to take a shot at that thing. And I line up my bow and arrow just to see if anything happens.
Well,
And then as he's doing
maybe
that,
we
I'm
should get
like,
a little closer.
as he's doing that, I'm like, I just kind of like telepathically speak. Yeah, Nightmare Beast. We're not afraid of you, and we're not dumb. We're not falling to your little games you got. Come on out, buddy. And faces like men. Kind of nudge Rampy like that.
It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Not very smart, definitely cool. So I like it. I support it.
It's almost
Yeah.
as smart as shooting at a glowing dot that we know nothing about.
Crick. How else are you supposed to investigate if you don't shoot at it? Come on, Crick.
Well,
You're
we
smarter
could
than that.
cut it up into pieces first.
But yes, but then you got to get close to it. So, again, that's what I'm trying to avoid.
We'll mention again in case it wasn't clear. It did seem like it was like a large like chalice or something, not like anything animate that's over there. But continue
Oh,
on,
like a
please.
chalice.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Manso
Chalice.
kind of just perks up. Did you say chalice?
yeah. I guess a chalice isn't scary.
Are you
All right.
thirsty?
Anything in it?
I can't tell if anything's in it. I'm standing next to you.
What if I poured my blood in that chalice? Or the
I
blood
think
from
that's
my chalice into that one?
Lurk lifts up
Why
his
would
hand.
you do that? Unless it's a sacrificial chalice. Well, let's walk up to it and see what the hell we see. Don't pour any blood into it. Start moving.
Okay. Twiddle with my horn.
Remove.
So, is it safe to say that the gas in here that we're like breathing in is safe to endure for X amount of time?
Make a nature check. But hold on, you guys moving quite far. There's a 10-foot gap here that you guys didn't do anything about. So let's take you on back.
I think it's pretty obvious.
11.
I backflipped over it.
Is that so? With an 11, I would say that, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a putrid, wrong stench, but you're not sure if the stench of it, inhaling it itself is enough to potentially do anything ill will to you all. But as you kind of step on over here, getting closer to where these bioluminescent lights are and to these rocks to your right and the path up ahead, you notice kind of splashing up against the rocks a little bit, in the stillness of the water, that there is kind of misshapen faces and limbs kind of growing out again from where this water or this liquid has splashed up against the surface.
You guys, be careful of that liquid. It appears to be the same liquid that was down in the craglands that we had crossed over. As you can see, the little faces carved down to the rocks. So let's be careful with that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, this right here, would this be the limbs being that you're talking about?
No, what you're
what is it?
seeing there is like a, you kind of look over
Like a
there.
tree type thing?
No, you're seeing kind of like a remnants of like some sort of dried up liquid, like a slime or something like that, that is kind of crystallized and hardened there.
Okay. Is there anything that I can see that perhaps a grapple gun could attach to?
Let's see. You can certainly make a perception check, but you do also see that the gap in front of you guys is about 10 feet, right there. And I will just give that little bump on the rules reference in the Discord for you guys.
Yeah, we can jump, right?
But yeah, so as you kind of look around with that 12 perception, doesn't seem like something high enough for you to be able to get leverage on to grapple onto. You could maybe get something that's kind of perpendicular to you all, at the same kind of level as you all, but might not be as helpful as something that you can kind of pull yourself up with as well, give you a little bit of height advantage. But
Totally.
with this gap
So-
here, you could certainly try to
I
do
could
a
jump
running
it.
jump. Yeah.
Yeah, I get mine's 13, so I'm gonna take a couple steps back, and I'm gonna send Jake over to the other side just in case, I need a little hand. I'm a little wobbly, and say, "All right, boys, wish me luck." Take a couple steps back, and then I'm gonna take a running head start and go for the jump.
All right. So as you go and take a couple steps back and make that running jump, you put one left foot out in front of the other and clear on over without a problem. Rampu with that, yeah, you have a 13 strength. So
Yeah,
yeah,
buddy.
you are good to go on that jump.
Cool. I stay put and I say, "All right, who's next?" And I stick my hands out again, just in case anybody's a little wobbly or anything. I'll pull up and
How far is the gap again?
10
10
feet.
feet.
Well, beforehand, I'd kind of like, is that, like, okay, all right. Well, first of all, I guess I'll just do bonus action, psychic teleportation.
Okay.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
That's
And I'm like-
70 feet, right?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay. I said, only 10 feet, Manto. Only 10 feet. And I throw my psychic blade, and I'm like, oh god. And just fucking launch myself.
Manta throws the psychic blade and disappears like a
Oh,
shadowy
look, a
form.
chalice.
Disappears like a shadowy form right behind it. It kind of wisps through the air, and yeah, let me drop for you where you would like end up right there. Manto kind of lands in a 3-point position on the ground. Crick, you standing at the edge right there. As you kind of look on over, Rampu and Jake standing near the closest edge to you, Manto a bit further back, splitting the space between that glowing area and Jake and Rampu. What do you do? It's a Crick.
Well. Oh, I thought you said Jake and Rampo.
I was
You totally
giving him a
said Jake
position,
and Rampo.
but I said that's no.
Okay.
I was explaining what the positioning of everyone. But go on.
So,
Yeah.
Crick would like gently walk up to the edge and kind of look over and just go, "No, that doesn't sound like a good idea." And then I imagine Langston would just jump over as well. He's got a 12 strength. And as Crick's kind of sitting there, just worried about this gap because he's a rather chunky dude. he starts pull. I'm gonna pull out my tinker tools, and I'm just gonna make a nice 50-foot rope, and throw half of it over to everyone. And just say, guys, I'm not really a good jumper. Could you guys just hold on to that for me while I give this a shot?
Sure.
All of you may want to do it just in case.
All right, hustle back over. Oh God. All right,
Manta,
Langston,
as
hold
you
on.
hustle back on over, running on over, you can't help but notice in your periphery, seeming like one of the rocks in the water or in this liquid starts to kind of shift a little bit.
Which one?
Right about here.
Fuck. Okay. I'm like, oh God, just ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Didn't see that. I didn't see that. Crick needs to get over here. And I'm like, all right, Crick, hurry up. And I'm like, kind of looking over my shoulder to see if I see anything else happening. Don't tell the guys.
You see extremely slowly that rock, kind of more crystalline in form, similar to how everything else is around here, is ever so slowly kind of moving its way towards that center rigid pathway.
Where I was just standing.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, Crick, hurry up. Hurry up. All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right. I tie it around myself, and I go and I do a running jump, and I have an 8 strength score, so I don't know how far I go.
Then pull everyone.
So Crick does his running jump, and as he jumps, he launches into the air, and you guys can tell he is going to be short if you don't do something.
I send Jake out to meet him, and Jake tries to catch him and just keep him from getting in the water, and just get him across.
And you both are holding the rope as well?
Langston as well, because he had jumped across.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Crick wouldn't have jumped until everyone's holding the rope.
Okay, cool. So as you guys are all holding the rope, Crick launches, and you see he's falling short. Jake takes to the, launches off the ground real quick to try to just grab him as quickly as he can. Have Jake make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Actually, does he have any proficiencies? Or no? Okay, cool.
So dex check.
Yes, please.
Suck on my balls, boy!
So since he really can't fly with holding Crick as well, how does he kind of guide the last 2 feet of Crick over to that edge and safely recover him?
He literally, this is kind of like, imagine an African swallow carrying a coconut, right? The European swallow cannot carry such feet. So African swallow might struggle a little bit, but eventually, if it grips with its bottom talons just right at the head of this coconut, it can proceed to drag it across. So basically, I just imagine Jake grabbing whatever he can of Crick, pretty much just like his hair and head, like his claws are in there, and basically he's just like flapping his wings, like exhausted, and it's so as he's basically able to carry him so much as he's just the momentum's going, and he, hopefully not taken down.
Incredible. Yeah, Crick he makes it on over Jake's assistance without that. As you kind of make your way over that jump, Crick, you see one of the faces looking up at you, groaning in agony. And, yeah, please do do that. Yeah, as he kind of makes that face, you kind of see yourself potentially being in that same position as Jake yanks you on over and saves you, nearly from or nimbly escaping that same fate. And so you guys all make your way on over here now.
What's
Lurk,
lurk strength?
Lurk is
for?
still on that side. I think it's a 12. Let me double check. Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Yeah, Lurk about to take that jump. Manto looking back over your shoulder once again. That
Yep.
rock sticking out of the ground, or the liquid, that crystal jutting up, is now parallel to the surface of the water. As you can now see, kind of climbing up the edge of that ridge, these two monstrous size snail-like eyes. Let me just send this image to you guys. Yeah, you see this massive snail kind of begin to slowly crawl its way out of that liquid with a massive crystal fused onto its back. And as you, of course, see this thing kind of shining now a little bit in that bioluminescent fungus light, you can see some of those stretched faces groaning in agony, affixed to that shell, that crystal, and kind of shard on its back. It's kind of pulsing with this arcane, resonant, vibrational kind of energy from that. And as it kind of crawls its way on out, Manto, you can see like a bit of a snail trail, a slime trail leading in its wake. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now that everyone's
Yes.
across, we now have to focus on that thing. And I like turn everyone around as I have my laser pistol cocked. Go. Bzz.
Can we jump back?
I look over at Jake, and Jake's like, "Ugh." I mean,
Okay, as
And it is
it's ready to go.
as
making its pace
As-
towards you guys. And as it is, you guys
as
can
Crick
see
shuffling
bubbling.
through everyone.
Yeah, you can see behind it this kind of snail slime trail in its wake is bubbling and hissing as it touches the path here. And as it begins to get closer and closer, Crick pushes Crick pushes his way through everyone. I need everyone to roll initiative.
And,
There's
and
no surprise or
as
anything,
I'm as I'm pushing my way through, so I have a barbecue on my back with all the herbs and spices of the galaxy in a dimensional door. I see it's a snail. Can I dip my hands in my barbecue to cover them with salt?
I like it for flavors, sure. It doesn't have any flavor or salt vulnerability. I love that. That's
Damn it.
hilarious.
Yeah, snail man.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
guys
mutagen
all have
pool
it,
doesn't have any effect on it, but salt, god damn it.
Salt's got it.
Yeah. All right, let me put some music on.
Oh, yeah, you guys all have advantage on initiative, don't forget, and just use my first roll, which is still the 16. So
That's right.
good.
Oh. Nice. So I got 21. Let me try.
Whoops,
I got
You
it.
guys all had good ones anyway.
that's not battle music.
Just in case I get another. And I'll keep my first roll at 21.
21. You don't want the 5?
Nah, I'm cool.
Hey,
Do we do
we
it
have
with
a giant
advantage?
Yes,
snail,
you
Langston.
do.
Oh, look at that. I'm consistent.
Perfect time.
Six.
Oh,
Roll it again. Number of the beast.
yeah, I forget 666.
That's a 920.
That's 6 plus 6.
Oh, that's crazy. That's even more evil.
Awesome.
It's like 9/11 times a million.
Hey, can you change mine back to 23?
Sure. So that will bring us to Manto first then. Makes sense. He was the first one to see this snail crawling out of the water, or out of this pool here. And again, I'll draw this little snail trail, but there is a layer of slime kind of sizzling and bubbling behind him too.
Let's see. What is the? I get a -2 to my attack rolls with exhaustion. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Laser pistol. I'm aiming. Does the shell seem pretty like indestructible?
Um, it's very actually go ahead and make a let's go ahead and do something with this. Go make a like an animal or a survival check or an arcana check.
Okay. 16.
Okay, yeah, so you can see with that shell, it doesn't seem, I mean, it's definitely protective and seems to be sturdy as all get out, but not only that, it has, this pulsing kind of arcane aura happening around it. As mentioned, you can see the faces in despair kind of fused into that, seeming like potentially this crystal or rock, whatever is fused to its back, is created from a crystallized or calcified version of this mutagen pool. And with that, it seems to have some sort of arcane resonant powers to it. Maybe like a sort of reactionary kind of power if it was to be succumb to any sort of arcane spell or magical attack.
Okay.
And also with
Uh,
that, the shell seems to protect it from, bludgeoning or piercing or slashing. It's very hardy, so it has like a resistance to that. And
Bludgeoning,
one last
piercing.
thing, because you did roll 16, and 15 was what I was looking for some of these things, is with the
Yeah.
snail trail behind it, definitely seems to
Ah.
be part of that contamination kind of liquid as well. Not only that, but it seems to be very corrosive and acidic. So
Okay.
stay out of that is probably for the best.
Yeah. Okay. I will try to shoot laser pistol at the shell specifically.
Okay.
30-20.
That will hit.
Cool. And the laser pistol shoots radiant damage.
Beautiful.
So that is 13 damage.
Cool.
And I would get sneak attack since I'm within 5 feet.
Oh,
wait, hold on.
An
Oh, wait.
ally needs to be within 5 feet of them.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And then bonus action. I will psychic teleport behind the snail. Let's see. I gotta get 4 or higher. Ah, nice. Another 7.
Nice. So you can pretty much make it right
Yep.
next to the thing if you want.
Yeah, like right there. Yep. Cool. And that is my turn.
Alright, so Manto takes a shot at the snail, recognizes, and now also do you call out to everyone potentially what you uncover about it or anything before you disappear?
The snail.
Correct.
Yes. I would say, that the crystal, what you said, a calcified form of, this liquid and all the faces fused together. And if you guys are going to attack it with most of the things that you have, I would recommend attacking the body and not the flesh of it and not the actual shell. As most of you guys' stuff is bludgeoning.
It would.
or
It's
piercing.
really.
Unless you do like psychic.
You really can't. It's not going to be a difference if you target one or the other. Honestly, it still has the kind of reactionary and resistance
Oh,
and things,
okay.
regardless. Yeah, but still, so
Word.
what you're able to determine is that shell. Kind of most importantly, I would say, is that if it is to take damage from a spell or a magical attack or whatever, it has some sort of. You can tell there's an arcane energy emanating from me that seems very reactionary to that.
Gotcha.
All right. With that, Rampu, you are up. Stand at the edge of this little path. What do you got?
Super quick. How big would this creature be classified?
It's a huge creature.
It's a huge bitch. Okay.
Huge.
Okay. A huge. Okay, believe me, tremendous. So I see this thing coming at us, and I see, that gross goo. I'm like, nah, fuck that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and step back, stay on the ledge, but step back, and I can still see this thing, and I'm gonna close my eyes, put my hands out. I'm gonna open one eye real quick, and I say, guys, you might want to stay out of the way. And then I close them back out. And you guys have never seen the old poo do this before, but all of a sudden, I start concentrating on, my inner energy again, and become one with everything in here, and all these gases that are in this gross ass place are just bouncing around, and it's bouncing around my energy, and it just creates just literally a wind wall, baby. So I'm gonna cast wind wall, 3rd level spell, on this biatch, and it says, if you ever send to the game log, why can't I send you to the game log? God damn it. I can't send it. What's going on? But it says I can make it up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and a foot thick. So
Okay.
I'm basically just going to make it start from right in front of the creature. And let me just, I can just draw this. Line with aperture. Just fucking draw. Fine. Beautiful. From there to about there. And it has to roll a strength 14 saving throw
Okay.
or take 4d8 bludgeoning damage and half much in a save.
23 is what I rolled on the save. And,
So you take half damage.
okay, so 5 damage.
Yep. And the wall stays up. So as long as they're in it, I guess at the next turn.
Yeah, hold on. So, you shape the wall, blah, blah, blah. When the wall appears, each creature makes a strength saving throw, or they take 4d8 bludgeoning damage. I said they take half of that as well. So, they really only take 2 damage. And because it's bludgeoning from a magic attack, as I mentioned, he's resistant to. Strong wind, keeps fog, smoke, other blah blah blah, small creatures, lightweight. So he just is hit by that. It really doesn't do anything else to him, right? He can still move through that because he's huge.
Yeah, that's true. He's
Alright.
a big boy.
So 2 damage for a 3rd level spell. Rampu
That's
McNasty,
for
anything
sure.
else for you?
Yes. I'm going to go kill myself now. No.
Don't do
Could've
that.
been
Uh,
one.
I'm going to bonus action level 2. That's like really like pisses me off, and I'm seeing like
Can't cast
this
another leveled
stupid
spell
creature.
on this turn.
Yeah, right.
No,
I'm
you
seeing
can't.
this stupid
That's-
creature.
okay.
Wait, what?
You should bonus action cry.
You
That's
said
what
you're
you
about to
should
level
do. Oh, you
2
can't-
something. You can't do a bonus action. You can't do
Oh, you
another
can't-
spell because you did a leveled spell already.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So,
you can only do a cantrip and a leveled spell on the turn, not 2 leveled spells.
oh, yeah, that's good to know. I guess I'm always used to just slashing and bashing. I learn these things. All right.
Indeed.
In that case, I'm going to look over at you guys, say, "Well, nice knowing you," and I'm going to jump back over to this side of the ledge.
It does take 10 feet of movement before you're doing the jump to make the full your strength score to make that jump. So do you take a 10-foot
Yeah, I got
running
plenty
jump?
of moves.
Okay, all right, sounds
Yeah.
good. And we're Jake.
And Jake is going to. Honestly, he's just gonna fly on over by me and stay put for now.
Sounds good. As this thing kind of just stands in this wind wall, seemingly unfazed by it for the most part. Crick, you kind of look as Rampu disappears running backwards. But as he does, you notice this kind of flapping of wings kind of sound from up above. And from up above, you guys can see, coming from the darkness, this horse-sized bat come swinging on down towards Jake here, because that's who he was closest to on that left side where I had the token placed. And as he does, he comes flying on down there. You guys can hear it flapping the wings, and from the flapping, you can then start to hear this kind of like a dubstep kind of pulsing kind of sound. And everyone within 30 feet of it, which is everyone but Manto, needs to make a con saving throw, please.
Everyone's fighting for their lives, and I'm dancing back there by the chalice.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm just
It
30
didn't do
feet from
any
it.
better for me.
No,
That's so annoying.
it's 10 feet from you. It's right next to you. The bat.
Bat.
The
Not the
slug?
snail.
Oh, the bat. Sorry, that's the bat. It's like,
Yes.
with this background, it's very hard to see. You said wisdom?
Con.
Uh,
Jake will have to roll one too. So let's see. 7.
Ooh, I'm
nice.
gonna use my inspiration too.
Okay.
16.
16. All right, and roll one for Jake too. If you rolled, let's see who failed. Crick failed. You take 29 thunder damage, Crick. If you succeeded, which is everyone else, it looks like, still waiting on Jake's, it's 14 damage, then.
Sweet. So an 8 passes, so that means I only take 14.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. No, my bad. Thanks for being honest. Jake will take the full damage.
Ow.
29 damage, and
Correct.
everyone that failed, you guys all feel this kind of sonic blast reverberate through you, and you have the weakened condition, which means all your attacks do
Fuck is that?
half damage.
I don't even know if I have.
You don't. It's from a different book.
All right, cool.
So just
Oh, so we're just making shit up, Nate.
Yeah, we're
That's
just
what we're doing.
DM liberties. Tell you what.
that's D&D, baby. All right,
It's
so
true. So we're playing make believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
yeah, we are. Lurik succeeded, right? No, yeah, Lurik succeeded. So Rampu, make a con. You need a damn, you got it.
Cool.
And then let me just make sure Jake is 29 damage too. Okay, with that turn, it's Crick up now. So go ahead, Crick.
Oh,
Oh, let me make sure.
that just fucked me.
Weekend.
All right. So I will bonus action heal myself with the toughen. So this plus 3. Oh, great. 5 times 2, so that's 10 points. 10 points, and then I'm gonna. Crick's gonna kind of move up closer to the slug thing, and as he's doing that, because he just took a big hit. Yeah, let's do that. as he starts walking forward, he just starts to shake and kind of looks back to Langston and just goes, "Don't worry, that's mine." He just kind of walks up and just starts like shaking like the house.
Just like, about that. Okay, yep, for sure.
And it's like Bruce Banner when he turns into the Hulk, just like, "I'm always angry." He just kind of turns around and just starts shaking as he walks up to the slug as I cast a blur on myself.
All right. Crick blurs himself real quick, buzzing back and forth. So that's disadvantage on you, right?
Yep.
All right. Anything else for you as Crick goes and takes his approach?
Yeah, no, that's action and that's bonus action. Good old reaction right now.
All right, so that will bring us then to Lurk, standing here behind Rampu and Jake. Got this belfry here, this bat, and as Lurk stands here, kind of, oh, he can't reach him with the mace. Looks over at Rampu quickly and does lay on hands as he puts his gauntlet onto your shoulder, pulses with this radiant energy, and you're
Hey.
cured for 13 points.
Fuck yeah.
And does he want to cast spiritual weapon? I think he's gonna hold it for now. I think he realizes that the bat, he's got a big battle, hopefully later on today, and he's gonna hold that spiritual weapon for the battle as he just kind of steadies himself, and he's got a ready in action for if that thing gets closer to him, he's gonna hit it. And Langston, you are up. Feeling weak.
This thing sucks. We're in a bad way. We're in a real fucking bad way. Cool. Let me see something. Oh, 60 feet. Okay.
I love the art on both of these.
They look terrifying.
Yeah.
Are they both from the same book, or is the snail?
They are both from the same book, I believe. Yeah,
you didn't do Crooked Moon on me, did you?
No, they're not.
Thank God. I was about to be real hella pissed.
A lot of the Doctor's monsters have been from this book, for what it's worth, but yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, the snail's been hit, right?
Big 2 points of wind.
You know.
Oh
what?
yeah, and I'm sorry, and
Got
Manto shot too. Yeah.
Cool. So this thing is.
That's right.
This thing's got Crick in its sights. I'm going to toll the dead. It needs a wisdom saving throw. How wise be the snail? DC 15. Very wise. Okay. Cool. Is it if the target missing? Okay. Yep. It's an all or nothing thing. That's fine. That was just a let me get something in.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action, 4th level mass healing word to everybody. So everybody gets back. That's a 1. That's another 1. I'm absolutely a liability. But everybody gets back 10. So hopefully that will help.
Can you add that to Jake, Nate?
I did.
Cool.
And then I need to use my movement. How far is this jump thing? Actually, I'm just gonna position myself. I'm gonna use my movement to just be like perfectly in between the snail and what's this other thing called?
Belfry.
What's its name? The belfry.
Bats in the belfry.
Langston
His name is
thinks
Steve.
Langston thinks of an actual like belfry that like holds a giant like church-esque bell and is looking at it and is like, I know churches and bells. No, and then just is gonna gear up and just be in between both of these monstrosities and is not having a good time.
All right, love it. As Langston does his job to heal you guys up real quick, I realize that the snail is a little bit more wise. Actually, a little bit more wise than maybe he imagined. So, just barely succeeding that. The Animalisk is up now, and the Animalisk is going to, with Crick right in front of it, you see these kind of like tentacles protruding out from its mouth, slobbering and dripping as it drips onto the ground, kind of bubbles and steams. the tentacles kind of ride out in your direction, and they just go for you, Crick, with disadvantage. Ooh, that one misses on the slobber.
Slobber to hit.
Couldn't
And-
get that slobber on them.
Goes, tries to get it again. Oh, a 22. Not good enough. As the slobbering Crick kind of just blurring out of the way, dodges the dripping corrosive acid from dripping onto him. And
Good thing the Brazzers is there.
he takes another bit of sliding forward. And that's going to end it. Actually, Crick, sorry, I just realized something. With this wind wall here, I'm not sure how exactly that works with you being able to approach up to that spot fully.
Oh, I was because it's
on
it
one
started
side,
and it
right?
went back,
Okay.
right? Yeah, so I went up to its like apex point.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have just like walked into it, right?
But you would have had to have gotten through the wall essentially to hit it.
Well, no, it's that
Uh,
line. It goes backwards.
Yeah, the line, exactly. The line goes back.
Yeah, it started like
so,
in it.
So the wall is that line is separating the two of you guys, right?
You got to see where. Here, let me move.
No, it's going
the
backwards.
creature.
It's like perpendicular to me.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
does kind
yeah.
of seem like you're in it. Right?
That's what I mean. So like,
Oh,
if
yeah, I
it was
guess
kind of
so.
like this, it would be between you guys. But it's all good. You hit it right there. It does move a little bit.
Yeah, I was like right here. Yeah.
A little bit more forward and leave a little bit more of a slime trail in its wake, and that will bring us to Manto, in the back
Does
there.
it get hit again by the wind wall?
When the wall appears, each creature.
Because it keeps going, right?
Does.
No, it doesn't say any more damage. I'll let
Oh,
you
wow.
guys reread it. If you scroll
real?
up, you can see it. But
No, that's fair.
if you guys, I'll of course, accept if I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say at the end of the turn or anything like that. Yeah.
It just says when the wall appears.
Yeah. After that, it's just
Mhm.
like the flex.
Effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
We loved the build-up, though.
Yeah, it's
I'll
great.
tell you what,
Yeah,
man.
And the
That was,
excitement.
I imagine after he did that, everyone just kind of like, yeah, we're glad we haven't seen you do that before.
Manto,
Go
you
back
are
to the
up.
spinning.
Langston is way too eager and just gives 2 excited thumbs up. He's like, "You're doing great."
I look at the snail, and I look over my shoulder, and I see a chalice. My hair is kind of curled. I'm like, no. And I shoot laser pistol at snail.
Go for it.
Oh, what's that? Fuck. I'll get inspiration.
All right.
You're way too far.
19.
That will hit.
Yeah. And this one I get sneak attack on.
Yes.
Yay. Oh yeah, who's your daddy?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a big one.
What I think it is.
No,
Oh,
that's an attack.
25 out of 30 possible damage.
Jesus. Jesus.
Yes. And then bonus action. I just admire the chalice. And
Yeah.
is there any liquid in it at all?
What you see as you look on over there is, this, this, we'll keep on calling it a chalice, whatever, but it's like a big kind of like, open pot, like an urn that's glowing with this energy. And as you look on over, you see there's kind of like this, this crystal kind of sit in the middle of it that's pulsing with that energy. It's creating that light and that resonance.
I've seen Indiana Jones before. I'm not supposed to take this. but I want it. Guys, let's kill this thing.
All right.
That'll
Anything
be
else
my
for you?
turn.
Cool. Rampu, you are up on the other side of this little path. You got the belfry to your left and the snail to the north. What do you got?
Okay. Well, first things first. I'm gonna take a. Actually, I'm gonna bonus action and cast. God damn it! Why am I blanking? Hunter's Mark. Jesus, I just had a stroke on the bat thing.
All right. Oh, real quick, Langston, you can remake your con save.
Ah?
For that sonic
I thought
blast.
that was just for concentration.
No, you have a weakened condition currently.
Weakened.
All your attacks
Oh.
are currently doing half damage.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay, so
that
you're
can't
still
be-
there. Okay, so Rampu, yeah, you cast your Hunter's Mark on. I just
Oh,
wanted to make sure
I
didn't
see. To
forget
get
that.
out of weakened.
Correct.
Got it. Okay,
And,
I was really confused.
No worries.
I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Oh, so with the Hunter's Mark, the wall does drop, which is, I'm sure, fine for you.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and take a
Yes.
shot.
Let's not speak of the fucking wall again, Nate. Thank you.
You know,
You can notice
remind me to-
hair
to
stops blowing in the wind. It just goes.
remind me to visit this conversation back because it's gonna make sense in the future. Why I think it's kind of funny right now too. 16 does hit on the
Yeah,
belfry.
buddy. Okay, and Jake's gonna use his reaction to infuse this bad boy,
Oh, nice.
so I'll get an extra D6. Fire. So that's that, and here comes the 6. Make it high, make it high. In between works, so 16 damage,
Nice.
and I'm gonna shoot at it again. Fuck it. I don't like how close it is. And bam. 19. Yeah,
19
buddy.
hits.
Oh yeah. 16 more damage.
Nice.
And I'll use my bonus action, so that's that. And now Jake is gonna fly up to it and take a chomp at it. That's Pooh, that's Jake. Let's see.
Let's see if he hits.
14?
14 will hit.
Yes! So it's this piercing and this fire. Nice. Fire,
Nice.
roll, fire.
Cool. Yeah, with that
So
bite.
13 more.
Nice. With that bite, yeah, Jake rips into its flesh. And you see it kind of staggering its flight a little bit. It re-steadies itself, but it definitely seems quite injured now. Anything else for your group over there?
I will look over at everyone. I said, don't worry about this stupid thing. And then we got this.
All right. That
That's
attack did do half damage from Jake. He can make a con save again to try to break out of that weakened state.
Okay. Now, my God, it was almost a nat 20. 10.
Halfway there, but does not live on any sort of prayer as he's still weakened. And the belfry up now, with Jake still in front of it and being dealt those lashings. It flies on over towards, flying by Jake. It rips a claw attack at him. Let's see, a 12 on that is going to miss on Jake, and then it keeps on continue to fly as it racks another claw attack at you, Rampu, a 17.
I think that
You're-
misses.
You're an 18.
You're 18, buddy.
Oh, I'm an 18, yeah.
Nice. So as that misses, you kind of dodge out of the way. That it rears back and goes and tries to snap a bite attack at you. 1. And as it does that, it flies up to the air using its flyby ability, evading any sort of opportunity attacks, going up another 20 feet into the air above you, Rampu, and that will bring us to Crick.
Crick's gonna go in with the old one too.
Alright, weakened Crick.
17.
17 is a miss.
Ooh, I thought. Never mind.
Dirty
Oh,
snail.
21.
21 is a hit.
7 halves of 3 plus 1 for the fire damage, so 4 damage.
Okay.
Now it's got disadvantage on everybody but me.
Alright. Disadvantage on everyone then.
Yay! And then bonus action. Oh, you go before it. Okay, yeah, the box is around it. Yeah, so if I move, I'm gonna get an opportunity attack. Okay, and where's that? Can I get behind it without going through its snail trail?
Yeah, I don't know why it got erased or whatever. Let me redraw where that is. You can probably go. Actually, it's kind of filling that whole path. It'd be hard for you to make it behind it without hitting the trail at all.
Okay.
So we got like
If you just want to draw
this
something.
here, and then let me make it a little bit thicker because he's definitely, he's a big boy. He's got a big trail.
Got it.
It's about like that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I will just stay there for right now then.
Okay. That will bring us to Lurik then. With Lurik up, the Belfray flying up to the air a little bit. Shit. He's not designed for this.
Yo, Jake.
Yeah, he'll lay hands on Jakey real quick, sure. Kind of uses the radiance on his gauntlet, reaches over and heals up some of Jake's superficial wounds. 10 healing on him, which I'll apply, and let's see, uses another lay on hands charge. That's gonna be his turn. We're gonna bring it on over to Langston now. Or yeah, Langston.
Hell yeah. Everyone looking. Everyone's looking okay. I'm a little bruised up still, but sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. I think I'm going to 3rd level Scorching Ray. I want to aim, because of that I'll have 4 rays. I want to do 2 and 2, 2 at the snail and then 2 at the Belfray.
Okay.
So, 2 hits. This is for the snail. A 14, not going to do it. 25.
25 will hit.
Cool.
7
fire damage.
Yeah, so as you shoot that scorching ray into the snail, you watch as its shell illuminates with this bright, brilliant kind of light.
Shit.
And as your spell kind of connects with that, you watch as it bing, ricochets and bounces right back off of it. It smacks you center in your body, doing 7 points of fire damage.
Alrighty, forgot about that. That's my bad. Okay. Oopsie daisies. Okay. That's what I get for trying to play catch up from going away and coming back. But surely the bat doesn't have reflective wings. 20?
A 20 will hit.
And a 17.
17 will hit too.
Cool. 5 and Jesus Christ. Okay, 8 fire damage.
8 damage.
And then I don't think I have anything I want to do as a bonus action. No, I think I'm good on that. I'm just gonna hold where I am.
Sounds good. As Langston realizes the spells that may be cast upon the snail can be bounced right back and targeted to yourselves instead, the snail keeps on pushing forward, and as it does, it just kind of pushes through Crick and Langston's space here, And as it does that, I need both of you guys to make strength saving throws.
As it goes out of mine, can I make a opportunity attack?
Yeah, before it gets through to Langston fully. Actually, I guess it would still be in.
Yeah, it would still get
Okay,
him,
yeah,
but
it would still
before he
get
leaves
right out of
everybody.
his space, essentially, or right out of your space. So make that op attack if you want. 11's gonna
matter.
miss.
17?
17, nice.
It's strength save.
Yes.
15. I'm gonna add 4 to that, so we're gonna make that a 19.
All right. So both of you guys see this thing coming your way, just barreling through, leaving a snail trail in its wake. And as it approaches you all, you dive out of the way, muster your strength to get out of its way. You're pushed 5 feet away from it into a space of your own choice, though. So you get to choose which place within 5 feet of you you move to. Failure would have been something else. But yeah, you essentially evade being smushed by it and in the snail trail itself.
Okay. Can you move me just like 5 feet closer to Crick?
Sure.
I don't think I can do it without.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I gotcha.
behind it, and I don't want to fuck up the snail.
No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Crick, did you move as well?
Yep, I moved over.
All right, cool. So as it kind of creeps its way on over here, then placing itself between everyone, it is now Manto's turn. I don't like how creep is an action, but whatever, I'll take it.
Do I notice any, looking at the, I guess, this cauldron sort of thing, with that crystal kind of in the middle, do I notice like a trap almost, or like a weight where it's like, if I lift this thing out, it's going to cause like rocks to fall and the cave doors to kind of type shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do I sense that in with this?
Absolutely. No, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 30-20.
20, nice. Yeah. So as you're observing, like your fingers twitching, your hair standing up, everything inside of Manta is saying, I kind of want to grab this, but got to make sure everyone else is okay first. It's not just a one-man game here. You kind of observe everything around you as quickly as you possibly can. It doesn't seem to be trapped at all.
Hell yeah. I turn, laser pistol. Let's see. Fuck.
12 is going to miss.
Bonus action. That'll be. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Manto takes a shot, misses, but observes that crystal inside that urn and is contemplating. And Rampu?
I wouldn't. Real quick though, I wouldn't be able to. Would this be too much? Determining that the crystal inside or stone is safe to touch with like their skin.
With your 20 perception, there is something about it that, you want to be careful approaching it, you think. You don't think it's trapped or anything, but you're not sure what touching it might do. You're not sure it'll hurt you or anything, but it does seem to have an energy to it, and that in itself is something to be cautious of, especially in the middle of like a combat kind of scenario.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Rampu?
Okay, I'm gonna try to finish off this bat. Take a shot at it. But actually, first, Jake is gonna fly over me and take a chomp at it first.
All right.
I'm over here, but see what it do. Oh yeah, deuce, deuce. So that's this plus this.
And Crick and Lurk, you guys can make. Oh, I'm sorry, Crick and Langston, you guys can make con saves again. I forgot to ask you guys to do that.
So 15 damage.
Nice.
That's funny.
Nice.
And should Jake make a con save too?
Yeah, he can do it. Yeah, at the end of his turn, which is now fine. Yeah.
Thank you. Not just kidding.
Cool.
22. There we go.
Nice.
Nat 20. Hey.
No longer weakened as
Hey.
well.
Add it to the
Two
tally.
nat 20s and a nat 1.
All right.
You guys have all nat 20s this game, right?
Of course. It says Jake takes a chomp out of this belfray. Rampu, you get a target. What do you do?
I'm gonna take a shot at this hoe. See how we do. That is a 12.
12's a
in the
miss.
first one. I'm gonna take another shoot. Dirty 20.
That will hit.
And I'm gonna use Jake's reaction to infuse it.
Okay.
So we got this plus 6 more. So 15.
Nice.
And is the big snail looking at me right now, or like over at us, or is he looking over at Langston and them?
You see one of the eye stalks glowing and pointing in your guys' direction. The other one kind of pivoted and twisted and looking in their direction as well. It's kind of splitting the group here.
If I moved back now, would I provoke an opportunity attack?
You
'Cause
would
I
not.
still got a little. Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna look back over at Jake and say, "Buddy, stay away from the snail." And I'm gonna move back over as far back over here as I can. And that will be my turn.
All right. Brings us to the belfray. Let's see. Let's first do this. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this. Beautiful. We'll keep that 21 then.
Oh,
So the belfray flapping its wings right there, feeling extremely weak and beat up. In the last ditch effort, you see it kind of flap its wings back, and it's kind of arcs its back, and it starts to shake and reverberate. And from that, the sonic blast comes emanating from it. I need everyone to make a con save, except for Manto. You are fine.
Yay.
15?
So how would casting unlucky on something? Because I never read it.
But for this, it
Like,
wouldn't
sure.
do anything because I'm having you guys make saving throws. You could use lucky to give you
Oh,
advantage
got
on the
it, got
saving
it.
throw, of course, if you wanted.
Yeah,
Juice.
I'm
Wait,
gonna.
let me do it for
Nah, I'm not gonna waste the luck. I'm gonna crush it on my
you. I'm gonna
own.
crush it. That one, baby. Let's see it.
Fuck, a 6.
Not in that one, but definitely not crushing it. All right, and Jake. So
Yeah,
successes,
fuck.
Langston and Crick, half of the 21 damage. Lurk, half of that.
It's rounded down or is it rounded up? Is it 10 or is it 11?
Down.
It's 10, right?
Yeah,
All right, so 10.
14 for Jake.
that's a failure too. I'll take his damage.
Damn it.
So you failed, Rampu, taking that 21 damage, and you are weakened. Jake is also weakened once again. All right, and let me add that condition to you. Yeah, you'll need to make a con save of 10. Belfray. That was just its Sonic Blast attack now with Jake right next to it. A claw attack into him. Nat 1. And then another claw attack into him. A 12. Neither of those will hit him as Jake dodges out of the way in this aerial assault. And we have Crick up now in the wake of the snail trail.
Snail trail. So, magic's not working against them. The punches are not working against them well. Like, the only thing working against them is really Manto's pistol, right? Like that's the only thing that seems to like hurt him. Okay.
It's been doing well.
Okay. Yeah. So like ranged, piercing, and okay. I'm gonna punch him to get that disadvantage up on him.
All right.
That's all I can. Well, I could do something else, but I'm not gonna do it. 24.
24 hits for sure.
And we're gonna go 3. We're gonna add that 1 fire damage. Do a solid 4. On him.
4 damage. Nice.
26.
26 hits.
We're gonna do another 4 damage. We're gonna do 8 total, and now disadvantage against everybody.
Nice.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm still within striking distance of him if he tries to move. And then, yeah, I think we're good.
Awesome. And real quick, Langston, actually, I'm not sure if this makes a difference, but it specifically says that the attacker takes radiant damage actually equal to the damage. So I'm not sure if radiant damage would make any difference for you. Okay.
I don't have resistance to it.
I didn't
It's
think
just
so. Yeah.
I'm accepting of any and all damage. Langston is open-minded in more ways than one.
Love it. Anything else for you, Crick?
Yeah.
You can make a con save too. Cool.
16?
That's a success. Oh wait, let me just double check. This is from the Sonic Blast, right?
Don't double check. Don't double check.
You're good.
It's good. It's good. I'm not weak anymore.
You're not weak.
Oh god,
anymore.
yeah, each of those, they were half, so they were like 2 damage each.
So,
But he's got disadvantage now.
yes.
That's the key.
Yep. So, yep. As Lurk is up now, he's got this giant snail close by to him. He still can't quite reach it. He's gonna cast out that spiritual weapon. Probably should have done it earlier, but he was hoping for a different scenario. So he casts that out, and he's going to attack with it. I'll place it in a second. It'll be this. 13 is going to miss, unfortunately. That's it for Lurk. Bring us to Langston.
Cool. Oh goodness. Jake's at 5. How is Lurk looking?
Lurk's fine. He's got.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Rampu is looking about half. Crick's fine as always. Oh goodness. This thing sucks. Stupid question, but I don't trust anything that this doctor has engineered. Does it seem like the shell of the snail is its like innate design, or does it seem like it's casting a spell on itself to make its shell be like so?
Yeah, so go ahead and make a... Actually, no, this is something Manto was able to kind of uncover, and he probably would have let out.
Yeah.
You never know, but it seems to be like a calcified version of this like mutagen pool. This like
Okay.
contamination liquid, whatever.
It just manifested. Okay, got it. Well, then that will make what I want to do a little bit easier. And you said this creature is huge. How tall is it?
Like 15 feet total, probably.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross.
Just
Well,
weird.
then
Snail.
oh god, because no, it'll reflect it back. Fuck. Cool, you found the bane of my existence, quite literally. Well done, Nate.
have you done any radiant damage to it yet?
No, but like,
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I think
I'm
most of my
pissed,
radiant stuff
yeah.
is like projectile, or it's like all around me. You know what? Fuck it. No, you're making a good point. I'll use one of my channel divinities and do Radiance of the Dawn. It's a flash of light
I'm
in
not
30
making
feet.
a point. I'm not making a point.
So they have to make a DC 15 con save, both this and the Belfry, because they're within range of me. Hey man, good for the snail. Good for that. Okay, well they still take half, damn it. So they take half of 20, 10 radiant damage to each of them.
With the radiance
Fuck.
pulsing out from Langston and his come from your scarf or from your lance.
I think it's both. I think I just slam my lance on the ground and like my scarf flitters in the wind as I do. I look like really regal and majestic next to this like oozing pile of snail gunk. I'm just like, ugh, oh god, ugh, okay.
Yeah, this horse-sized bat kind of locks up as it's flapping its wings right next to Jake as its radiance kind of pulls out and it kind of goes belly up and just splashes and drops into the liquid down below, and that thing is dead.
Hooray!
Yeah.
No more thunder damage from that thing.
Mhm.
And then okay, I'm saving that. Fuck it, I'll do just a regular 3rd level mass healing word on everybody. Everyone gets back. Oh my god, max health, look at that. Hey, he's good for something. 11 to everybody. Jake the Drake, Lurk, Rampu, Crick, and Manta, you get back 11 as well all the way over there, because this thing's got some distance to it.
And the radiance didn't bounce back.
Does not look like it, but
Langston,
it also
yeah,
is...
go on.
It's emitting from me. It's not like I'm casting something targeted at it, which I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, Langston, you realize, kind of what you processed there is that, yeah, you didn't cast a spell, you used something divine and radiant within you instead, and this thing seems to have arcane spell kind of, energy to it, but the divinity seems to be able to elude that kind of protection it has.
Okay. I chew on this, and I think I realize how I can get around it. I'm gonna use my movement. I'm still behind the snail, so sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Could you move me behind Crick? Let me move myself here behind Crick. I'm just gonna go here and just be like, all right, buddy, I did my thing. You're up.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, I think that will do it.
You're not weakened, right? Crick, are you still? No, you're not weakened
Oh,
anymore. Take that
wait,
off.
no, I'm still weakened. I have
Oh,
to
you
do
are?
the
Okay.
save.
Yeah,
Good.
21.
I hit it.
You are good.
Hooray!
All right, the Animalisk is up now. Feeling that warmth, that radiance kind of shimmering through its kind of that, I don't know what you want to call its body type, that muscular kind of slimy body type. It turns back around, fully pivoting its head away from the direction of Rampu and Lurk and Jake, and retargets and focuses on Crick and Langston over here. And it kind of begins to double back into this area, and as it does, it was hit with the punch. Yeah, so it's going to kind of pass by Crick's area, kind of leaning over your head, Crick, and Langston, you can see the acidic drool kind of puddling off of its tentacle mouth as it tries to do a slobber attack on you with disadvantage. 13 to hit.
That will miss. Hooray!
And as you kind of dodge out of the way of that, it quickly rears its head back around, smacks it towards Crick's direction. 17 to hit on you, Crick, is going to miss. Yeah.
Oh, that's Crick. Okay, never mind.
Yes. Yeah, first went for you, and as it missed you, it kind of slobbered its head back around and tried to hit him, but unfortunately, as a little blur that he is, it could not hit him. And that brings us to Manto.
18. What
All right. I would step right around there. Ah, fuck. throw Psychic Blade at it. 15?
15's a miss.
Fuck yeah. Oh, it would have been 13 anyways.
Very true.
Oh, so much for moving. Running action, dash, and go back to admiring the crystal.
Oh, shiny.
He wants.
Do you do anything else as you run back over to the crystal, or just call it there?
No, that's it, I think.
Alrighty, that brings us to the poo.
Oh, the poo himself. Okay. I'm going to bonus action switch over my hunter's mark over to this creature,
Alright.
and I'm going to try to take a couple shots at this hoe. See how we do. 24.
That will hit.
And I'm going to use Jake's Infusion on the first one. So we got 13 plus. Oh, yeah, 19 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to take another shot at it. 14.
14 will miss.
Yes, you missed. Okay, was with the shot. And now Jake's going to fly on over to it and stay towards the top by its like head and stuff. And he's going to try to take a chomp at an eyeball.
Alright.
Let's see what it do.
Just gonna put him to the side. There you go.
Yeah.
14
God
to
damn it,
miss.
14. Yep, so that is our turn.
Alright, just have him make a con save, and it's Crick's turn.
Yep. Yeah.
Crick, what you got?
I'll pound him out. Go 1. 13 misses.
12 is a miss as
12
well.
misses. And then bonus action. Let me see. Sanctuary. He's going to cast a spell. That's going to be it for me.
Okay, Ulrich is up now, raises his right hand with the gauntlet, closes the fist, and kind of swings it into the air. The spiritual weapon follows the same motion, slamming into the giant snail. Except for it cracks the shell and misses, does not do any sort of damage at all. Kind of looks over to see if Rampu's doing okay, but realizes that his amount of healing energy he has on himself isn't too much more for the rest of the day, so he's going to hold on to that. And Langston, you are up.
So, I know the properties of this shell. I know it reflects back at the point that it originates from. If it appears in a column from the sky, and it's a literal divine radiant beam, surely not, right? Don't care going for it. I'm going to expend one of my Stellar Lance charges to cast Moonbeam from the heavens on this thing.
Okay.
So, it will be, I know it's got good constitution, but it's a silvery beam of pale light shines down to 5. I'm just going to send it to the game log. I'm not reading all that. But I can use an action to move it up to 60 feet. So anywhere this thing goes, I can go, or I can move it to. So it needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let me just see if I can place something that's a little moonbeam or something. There we go. Let me change the size of that. It's 10 feet, right? Or is it 5 feet?
5 feet.
Okay, 5 feet. There we go. All right, and a con save.
Yes.
Let's see.
Hey, good for you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're still gonna take half of 17, so it takes 8 radiant damage.
And as this radiance kind of shines down on the shell, it shoots out angular right into your direction, and I need you to make a con save.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
Cool. Poetic.
Yes, you take the full damage, the 17 radiant damage, and I'm gonna have you roll something for me in just a second as well. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Open up this page.
Sure.
Roll a d100 for me, please.
Okay.
Whoa.
44. Ooh, my favorite number twice.
Gotta mean something good, right?
No, I just saw him
He's
do
laughing.
He did the TM. He did the
Yeah, yeah.
did the little head tilt, like, oh, buddy, you fucking even know it.
Fuck the snail, man.
So as this is insane. Okay. As this radiance reflects
Burning the
off of the
pot is
shell
fine.
back into Langston, you're feeling this radiance kind of burn you for a second, and it kind of absorbs back that magic back into your lance, and this way that it's been funneled and kind of changed its form from you casting it to hitting the shell to blasting back into you. There's this anomaly that just kind of bursts out from you, this kind of wild magic surge that just kind of pulses out from your area, and everyone, you look around and you see that there are 4 versions of everyone standing everywhere, as everyone is now affected by the mirror image spell. And
Okay.
and everyone is looking at each other and absolutely bewildered, confused as to if they're the real one, if that's the real one, if you can't wrap your mind around this fact or understand if what is happening here. This feeling kind of gnaws at the back of your guys' minds now, as you see multiple versions of not only everyone here, but 4 versions of the Animalisk as well, currently just kind of around here.
Okay. Well, I lost the game of ping pong, y'all. It beat me in ping pong. I give up. It's over. I tried to return the serve. The serve did not go well. I am sorry. I thought Radiance was the way. Radiance does not matter. It's just no spells. Don't cast spells in general at all if at any point in time. Cool. Manto, you hear me back there?
Me just like in
Shoot.
all over the stone.
In my head, I just think I figured that out like a while ago.
So,
Yeah,
my
we're
shit didn't do
technically linked,
anything.
motherfucker. I heard that.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, so there are multiple versions of everyone out here. The way the mirror image works essentially is that if you are to get hit by a spell attack, Crick, you have it. Send it to the game log, right? You have
Yeah,
mirror
I
image.
got it.
Yeah, send that to the game log.
Yeah,
if you get
gotta
hit by
roll,
a attack, you roll a d6 or a d20 rather, and if it's a certain number, depending on how many mirror images of yourself you have left, it either hits you or the mirror image. If it hits the mirror image disappears. But yeah, oh, it is a d6. So yeah, we'll roll from that. Langston, anything else for you as you see 3 versions of yourself pop around you, and you're not certain whether or not you are the real one of all these versions that you see in front of you.
Aside from feeling useless and having an identity crisis, no, I'm chilling.
That is a very chillable thing just have encountered. All right, the Animalisk up now. This is absurd. Was not expecting that one.
Did you do a wild magic roll?
It's no, it's from this book. The snail has this ability that like yeah, I technically should have did it the
That's
first
nuts.
time too. That had happened.
That's
Yeah, it's got this arcane anomaly like ability thing. All right, so it is up now. No disadvantage on anyone except for Crick, who is blurred. As it kind of still looking down, he's closest to Crick. Actually, no. Jake is buzzing next to his head and just kind of attacked him there. So it's Slobber's attack up at Jake right there. 9 to hit is a miss. And another one. 15 misses also, right?
It misses.
Both of those attacks miss, and that brings us to Manto up now. If everyone could actually real quick right-click your token, go to conditions and markers, and in a custom condition, just put 3.
I can't select myself.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it for you then.
Wait, custom condition.
Yeah, I'm
3.
yeah.
Just put a
There we go.
3 in one of them. So that way I know how many of each one of you guys
Oh,
are
gotcha.
still around.
I have the condition of 3.
Correct.
Even me?
It was everyone within 30 feet, I believe, was the
Oh,
range.
then-
Yeah, 30
then
feet.
not
So
me.
no, not you.
Nice.
Manto, yeah,
Just
you
one.
see 4 versions of everyone down here. You look around, and it's still just you. But again, you're not quite sure which one of these of your allies are the real versions of them. Regardless, though, you do see 4 versions of the monster that you're trying to
8,
kill.
16.
All the more
Yeah.
reason to grab this.
So there's 20 people down here in this little 15-foot space.
Yep. It's a little absurd.
Am I able to, based off of like what I'm looking at or feeling, am I able to determine what kind of energy is being exuded from this stone?
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
17 or 15, I guess.
15.
You know what?
Yeah.
Is that? Nah. We'll leave it at.
Yeah, so with a 15, you definitely get some sort of, not very surprisingly, a sort of psionic energy kind of pulsing from it. Really don't make that much more than that, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna action. I'm going to just pull out my Ion Stone of Reserve and just have it kind of floating around me.
All right. Floating around your head, you have the stone ready to use if you need. Anything else for you? You want to attack or anything?
Bonus action. Nah, because my action is
Oh, okay,
pulling that
gotcha.
out essentially. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. I guess I'll. No, nothing's came over here this entire time. I'm just chilling, and that's my turn.
Okay. Rampu, you were up. 3 versions of yourself circling around you. 3 other Jakes circling around the real Jake, but you don't know which one's real. And similarly to everyone else, you have multiple versions of everyone. It's a fucking trip. As out of nowhere, all these people, all these clones of you all just appeared.
Okay. And these clones, like, they're just visions of us, or does it look like it's gonna come at me?
I'll
Right,
read you
so?
exactly what the thing says here. It says, affected creatures do not know if they were the original or simply a reflection, and the feeling gnaws at the back of their minds forevermore.
Oh, that's so weird. You just made it so much weirder. It's like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he's like meeting all his clones. Like, who are you? I'm you, like 10 minutes ago. No. Oh my god. Okay. So this is all freaking me out. But so this thing also has 3. Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Tread so
I don't know if it's-
carefully.
I don't know if it's me one of the Red Foos needs to try to take a shot at one of the goddamn giant creatures here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to
Let's
use
see
a
what
lucky
happens.
here as well,
It should be
because I
right
feel like
here,
a
actually.
lucky is necessary. So let's do that. Okay. And that is with that. Roll. Oh, you bitch ass. 16.
16's a miss.
Okay. I'm going to go again. Shot number 2. I won't use another lucky. 30-20.
That will hit. Each time a creature hits,
Okay.
you attack. Somebody roll a d6. I rolled a 4, so if any of the d6s roll a 3 or higher, so all right, you let go of the arrow. It hits one of the snail's bodies, and poof, one of them disappears. And now there's only 3 total of them. You've eliminated one of the duplicates.
So I don't need to do damage, I guess. or
Correct.
anything.
Yeah. If it just hits, it disappears. Yeah.
Okay. So now Jake is gonna try to take a chomp at one of them too.
Okay. Go for it.
Tuckus. I can't see my roll for
20.
some reason.
No hit.
Hey, I'll take it.
Let me roll here. I rolled a 4, so another one of the duplicates is gone, leaving one
Okay.
duplicate and one real one left here.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, that will be our turn.
All right. That will bring us to Crick now. All 4 of you Cricks popping up. Thunder Gauntlets in hand. What do you got?
So, like, all four cricks still have plural in them, but they're all resonating at the same frequency. So to them, to Crick, there's just 4 cricks standing there, and everybody else is vibrating. And he's like, "This is new." And then all 4 of them together just start pounding at this snail.
12's miss.
And nothing happens.
10 is a miss as well. As you guys just see, boom, 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 like a speed bag version of Crick going up to the snail, and a bunch of punches going in succession. Each one of them not doing any damage whatsoever to the snail.
That's it.
That is it. Lurik, Forik is up now. All 4 of him as he lifts up his gauntlet. The spiritual weapon flies on over into the direction of it. Let's see if it hits. A 15 is not going to be enough, and that'll bring us to Langston.
Cool. How's everyone looking? Everyone's looking okay.
I'm
Jake's
doing
kinda
fine.
hurt.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine.
Yeah. I look at my clothes. I'm like, everyone chilling? I'm like, who's having a good day?
And it says it 4 times in succession.
Okay. I was gonna say, if anyone said yes, then you're getting stabbed because we're not having a good day. We're having the worst day of our entire lives. Cool. Super. Fuck it. I'm gonna, for my action, if the divine works, then I'm gonna use my last channel divinity to try and, let me see what's, how does divine spark work? Hold on. It's not, I don't think it's on my features sheet. I think it's only my actions.
Let's see.
I point, oh, it's still con. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna do, it's still a con save. I'm just gonna do Radiance of the Dawn again at this thing and make a con save.
Alright, so Radiance of the Dawn. Let's see. Con save. 9.
Hooray! So it'll take 26 damage, from the holiness itself. And then I'm gonna bonus action, second level healing word myself.
Right, and with that, the third mirror image of the snail vanishes, and you're left there with the singular one. Still standing there.
It hits everything I consider hostile in 30 feet of me. Would I be able to designate both of them?
I'm not sure that's the way the spell works. Is each time a creature hits you with an attack roll during the spell's duration? Oh, so that's an attack roll also. Huh. Not a saving throw or a... I will say that the one vanishes with that being like an area of effect kind of thing, and yeah, and then this one takes the damage as well. 26?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool.
it's
And
weird
then-
that it doesn't say anything about, like, it only says that spell attack rolls, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Sweet. Then let me re-roll these because I rolled 2 1s. Cool. Shocker. So then I get back 12 HP to myself because I'm looking kind of rough.
Oh, it does say the duplicacy,
and-
otherwise ignore all other damage and effects. Whatever, I'll roll with it, it's fine.
I was gonna. You make the ruling. I just didn't know if that would apply just since it wasn't like a focused attack. It was like an area thing.
Roll with it.
Cool. Then I healing word myself. The healing word of today is be fucking better. And then I will just still stay where I am, and yeah,
All
just
right.
be like, "There's the snail. Do your thing, everybody."
So you heal yourself for 11 there?
Correct.
All right.
It was hold on, +3. Oh no, it was 11. I accidentally gave myself 1 too many. Sorry.
No worries.
That was hard.
The animalisk up now. Looking around, its eyes kind of bulging as each one of its kind of duplicate versions disappear. It kind of recoils its eyes into its body, like unsure of what is happening with this. It's kind of going up and down, like kind of freaking out a little bit, observing what is happening. But as it kind of steadies itself here, its eyes protruding back out, kind of looks up and adjusting up to Jake right by its head. And we're going to give him some slobbers. 18 to hit.
That just hits.
That's 15 acid damage. Oh. Down to 1 health. And as he has that slobber, kind of the tentacles kind of beginning to wrap around Jake, it goes for one last slobber attack on him. A 23 to hit.
Oh, can I before that?
sure.
Could I opportunity attack?
Sure.
16. I'm gonna add a D4 to that.
Okay.
17.
17's a miss, unfortunately. As Jake feels the slobbering tentacles wrap around his body, and he looks down at Chirampu with these eyes of, I guess it's happening again, as he disappears in a plume of smoke, and Jake vanishes before... Actually, shit. I'm wrong. My apologies. There are 4 Jakes out here right now. Let me redo this.
Oh yeah!
Hooray!
So let me what was the first damage I did? 15, and then yeah, so he's at like 16 health. Okay. Let me roll a d6 for the first one. So that destroys a
Chaos pays
duplicate.
off.
And then a second one, that one hits Jake. Okay, so this damage then here. Okay, Jake's dead.
God damn it.
Well, so
Uh,
close.
Love it. All right, so as that happens, the tentacles wrapping around Jake, his forms all vanish right there immediately. And Manto, you are up after you see that Jake the Drake vanish.
All right.
Oh my god, they killed Jake! You bastard!
I think that's the right one. We said that the slime was acid, you said?
Correct. LSD.
Fuck yes. Alright. God, I hope this works. So I have 4 stones kind of circling around me. I go and take 3 of them out, crush them up, and use protection from energy to resist acid damage on me.
I will, before you go ahead and do all that, because you did the check earlier that made you fully aware of the snail trail. As I mentioned as well, there seems to be some sort of, you might have forgotten this, but some sort of contamination effect with the snail trail too.
More contamination shit.
Just something to keep in mind if that changes what you're gonna do.
Yeah, a little bit. Is this like vacant walkway?
Yeah,
Like, I
there's a
can
little bit of
squeeze-
space right there.
Okay. All right. Fuck it. We're gonna go for it. I grab the crystal and I run.
Okay. Manto begins to grab the crystal. It vibrates faintly, like an echo of the beast's roar, kind of going through your body.
I smile
You have the crystal.
and I proceed to run.
All right.
Cunning action, dashing, or I guess I would just dash. Actually, yeah. So I would dash to. This was 50 feet was about here, and I'm like, oh my god, there are some right there. Fuck. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm gonna have to end my turn.
Are you trying to be
there.
within 30 feet?
No. That's good. I just wanted to see how far I can get. But then
Because you are within 30 feet, if that's what you're trying to do, is what I was gonna say. But
of what?
The snail?
The snail?
mm-hmm.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
It's okay. And then I'm like, I get confused, but I just address everyone. I'm like, Stormbreakers, the correct ones. Maybe we just dip out of this cave. Got the stone.
Mantos is correct. Hold up. Fuck out of here.
All right, cool. I got one person with me.
As,
Four.
as,
It's four of
as-
them. Yeah.
Say that.
as Crick and Langston are surrounded by this acid sludge and have a giant snail in front of them blocking their only exit after a jump that Crick can't make. Everyone just hears in their mind, that's a great idea.
I'll put my hand on Crick and I'll be like, I can get you, buddy. I got you covered.
Incredible. Manto, anything else for you?
That'll do it.
All right, Rampu, you're up.
Okay.
And I just
I'm
want to
gonna-
note the positivity in Crick's voice of that in his conversation with Manto. He's like, let's go.
Listen, not enough. I have one condescending crick in the
Pure
crew. I don't need
faith.
4 of them.
It is pure faith.
I'm gonna try to take another shot at this thing. See what we do. Bam. These fucking 16s. Let's go again. You know what? I'm gonna lucky this one.
Let's see it.
Nat 20,
Nice. All right.
Didn't even need to like.
That's
Yeah,
your
right.
fourth one.
Luke, how's that Excel sheet going?
Dude,
3 tallies for tonight.
said next campaign.
I'd be curious starting it now, how it goes.
Honestly,
Yeah, right.
I think he has 2 tonight, right?
Mhm.
Compared to,
At least.
we're not
Is it
counting
third?
DMs.
Yeah.
2 to
13
0, 0, 0.
plus why can't I do math? 14? 8 plus 6? Yeah,
yes.
I'm dumb right now. So,
21.
Rampu, how do you want to do
Yeah.
it? with 25 health left.
Beautiful. So this thing kills Jake. We're all like, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. And literally, Crick does the thing, but I have no idea who said that. So in saying that, I literally like look like, what the fuck? I turned like that way, but I released the arrow, and by total fluke of luck, this thing lands right in the brain, or where the brain would be of this creature, and you just see it like collapse. And then I'm just kind of like looking around, like Danny DeVito in the wrestling episode for Sunny, and I like look over quietly, and I just put my hands up, like, yeah, meant to do that. As this thing dies.
Incredible. Need to drop what
And I look
Slobber
over-
does. Yeah.
I look over at Crick. Escargot for dinner.
As there's acid, like, I imagine it's like smoke coming off of the ground. And this acid just cooking up. And Crick's just kind of looking at the snail. It's on the other side of the jump, though, isn't it?
No, it's still on the edge there. It's kind of like crossing over. It was making its way on over to the other side, but then you guys kind of got its attention again. So
You
yeah,
know,
it was
spread
still there.
Flintstone it down.
Yeah, so like I imagine like it died, and like one eye was on one side and the other eye was on the other, and Crick just kind of slowly starts walking up to the eye. He picks it up and just kind of motions over to Rampu to like punch the other eye inward to see if it goos out this side. 'Cause maybe we can start kind of harvesting this thing.
There's got to be a better way to say that.
And I just start to goo it.
Just do it.
Just
Don't hate
do
it.
Let's see if we can harvest this bad boy.
So what all are we harvesting here? You guys quickly begin to try to get pieces from
Is
him.
this
It's a monstrosity.
How big is this bad boy?
It's a huge monstrosity. It's a CR7, 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a
8,
so
CR8.
that's the second level. Okay, so that's a 30. So we're gonna go essence, blood, liver, blood, if there's anything left.
Essence, blood, liver, blood. All right. So as Crick, you begin to do this. How do you go about doing it, and how does everyone also help in what they're doing?
So like the snail is, I'm imagining its body is in the 10-foot gap, and on one side is one eye, on the other side is another eye. And as I'm telling Rampu to like see if he can like jam his arm as far down the eye socket as he can to like bulge out the other eye, because there's only so much mass inside of this thing, and it's all gonna exit somewhere. Crick starts like slicing down the eye socket to like, you know, hopefully like he can get this entire eyeball out of this snail, like all the way down to its like brachial cavity. But like as he slices it, he can't quite get to the brachial cavity, so he needs Rampu and everybody to push the other eye through. So it's like a push pop, so it comes out the other end.
Ew.
Incredible.
And I love bubble wrap, so I just imagine it like pop, 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 pop.
Incredible. Donna, you said essence, blood, liver, blood. That was the order. No eyes
Yeah, if
here.
there's
There's
anything
lots of
left.
eye talk. No eyes.
There is, but the eyes suck.
Okay. Langston, what do you do as?
I
they're doing this?
imagine the
Yeah, go on. Crick,
Sorry,
you
go ahead, Crick.
Crick, you can finish what you're saying.
no, go ahead. I'm not after the eye. I'm after the actual what is it like the main nerve between the eye and the brain.
Oh, all right. So we'll say that's where the essence maybe is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Langston.
I think the way I would contribute to this is just after seeing the snail and everything, I'd be using my lance to kind of like how a fork twirls pasta. I would be using that to kind of finesse the skin of the like snail and everything to like help diversify what might be the acid it was trying to spray on us, what is like the good goo we're trying to get out of this thing, and like help it. And then if like an eye stalk needs to like be repositioned, I'm like using it like a kebab skewer and like moving it up out of the way. So I'm just kind of in there like almost like fencing with like a lance, just kind of be like, all right, move that, okay, cool, hold on, like do a little twirly twirl. And I'm like, ah, good, al dente.
Nice. How about you, Manto?
I would scurry over without touching any goo. Like a fuck. Okay. Hop across. And then my Gifka, like, break up that pasta for you, Langston.
Oh, my guy.
Up for him. It'll be easier to twirl.
Awesome. So with that, Crick and Rampu, go ahead, roll monstrosity checks, and add, well,
Oh no. It's
I'm
cooking. I didn't.
25.
Manto and Langston, are you guys proficient in survival?
I'm proficient. Yep.
Okay.
17,
I
9.
am not.
Okay, so we'll just add
So-
half of your proficiency then, so 2.
Yep, you get a +2.
So 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 4 is 16, so it's 20. It looks like you rolled 50 total. Double check my math. 25 plus 17. 25 plus 17, 4. And then plus 8. 25 plus 17 plus 8.
Yep,
Welcome.
50.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
are
3,
one thing
5,
of blood
30,
short
50.
then. You get essence, blood, and liver.
Perfect.
Good order of doing
And
it
that's
that
a
way.
robust essence, right? That's a double. Nice.
Correct. Let's double check. It's the second one.
Yep.
Robust. Yep. A rare one.
Is there any way I can also try and see if this shell, like the material of the shell, could be like reworked into some type of like shield enhancement stuff? Would I understand it's separate from the harvest mechanics, but would I be able to potentially try and like scrape some off to like use for my own shield, investigate further for its magical properties or anything like that? Or hell, even have our lovely talented artificer look at it?
I think that would have had to have been involved with this kind of thing. There is like the ability to do like chitin and flasher, things like that in addition. But yeah, go ahead and make an arcana
Nice.
check here, and we'll
Can I
see
can I
something.
drop the liver and the blood, or
If
Don't
I
alter
know
your
time sight's
objective.
2020. No, because all that's excess. I would
22.
have gone with you.
yeah, you would be able to tell that the shell could potentially be used. Yeah, if you guys would want to replace this, it would be a 20 for this component. This is one of the highest ones, so it would fully
So that would have been
replace.
the
It would have
blood
been
and the liver.
it would have been just that in essence essentially.
Yeah, I can. So I can do that. Yeah, because I just need a blood and 1 liver, and I would 2 blood and 2 liver with this. So
So you're
Yeah,
fine with
I
just
would've
getting
done that.
robust essence and the shell here.
yes.
Okay, you can put chitin for it's a component 20 on here. DC 20.
Chitin shell. I will.
Yeah, chitin or pelt, and then we can talk on Discord about what you can do with that and stuff. But
Yeah, let me just add it here.
cool. Yeah, as you guys instead pivot as Langston kind of as you guys are observing and about to start cutting this thing up, Langston calls out, of course. Tell him what you say actually, or
I see, like, as I'm twirling the spaghetti pasta that is this snail, I am riddled with the absolute horrendous memories of being useless and getting the shell's light, like, reflecting back at me from all, like, the torches around and everything and, like, the fey light, and I'm just like, Do you guys think we'd take the shell? Do you think that would be useful? Maybe give people who step to us a little taste of this medicine?
Like
I
the
think
idea
that's
of the
a fair
shell. It's pretty
statement.
sturdy.
You had we already have the jizz bomb.
We do.
Chemical warfare works.
Imagine if I can cast Mirror Force at my own disposal.
I like it.
Incredible. Yeah,
I
and
like it.
actually, while you guys were all beginning to start to do the carving up and everything, all your mirrors pop, 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 disappeared, but you still, that feeling in the back of your mind of uneasiness still lingers. But yeah, you guys kill this snail, kill the belfry, carve it on up and get part of the shell, and Manthu comes back with a little bit of a glowing pulse coming off of wherever he is keeping that crystal stored currently, and a little bit of resonant energy that you guys can't help but turn your heads and notice thrumming from the little thrycreen that is Manto. And we'll pick it up there the next time we get together to figure out exactly what that is and continue on our ascent to the Nightmare Beast Lair.
Yay!
Yo, ready, rock!
Oh, it cut out.
All right.
Motherfuckers!
Exactly. Great game, guys. Sorry that the snail was honestly more trouble than I ever anticipated.
Dude, fuck that snail.
Jesus.
It was
Sorry
fun.
for being useless, everybody.
Not you at all.
It will
man.
not happen again.
Great session though. We'll pick it up here when we get together next. Anything to say before we close it out?
Good times.
Cool. Yeah, great times. Thanks y'all for playing. Thanks
Love
everyone who came in to watch. Go ahead and take a nice short rest and look out for those goblins on the stairs. We'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye. Get ready to rock next week!